I got black, I got white, what you want? Hop outside a ghost and hop up in a fan on. I know I'm about to blow.
Get ready to take that L, Jay. Go back to college, you bud. Yeah, I know you hear it.
It doesn't bother me.
I'm gonna be on you all
It doesn't bother me.
All night, Jay. You're garbage.
DA, take it away.
Well, the Utah Jazz tries to keep their players happy by financially incentivizing them. Contract bonuses include on-the-court performance, physical fitness, and off-season workouts. The team's general manager said, "To be a significant program, we need to be great defensively and with individual development. The bonuses are created with those goals in mind." Kevin?
Thanks, DA. And here's a look at some numbers from Mudiay.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks.
I think right now the East right now is turning that corner. In a couple of years, they'll probably be the dominant conference. I like the way it is. I don't want to see him eliminate conferences.
I agree. Good point. Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Anthony Davis, and it's Green in for Rajon Rondo. Got a piece of it. Conley against Green. Hits the three-point bomb.
And the latest I heard with Che is that he's cut a deal to be a rep for Gatorade. Very high honor for a brand that has long been associated with our league.
You said it well, GA. Gatorade doesn't really just hand out endorsement deals either. They must really love the upside that Che has shown to give him a deal this early in his career. Wow, impressive. Bucket is good. Kuzma's got 5 now.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Mitchell passes to Davis. Back to Mitchell. Six on the shot clock. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. From outside, off the mark.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Lakers working the ball around now. Back to James. Outside, Green. Fires for 3, and another 3 for the Lakers.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Mitchell against Green. Mitchell with it. He had 22 points in the win against Philadelphia. Looking to end the run. Kuzma pulls it in. So for the Jazz, their last game, a win against Philadelphia. Green taking his time here. Here's Mitchell. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. He's got 8.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Conley against Green. James outside. Back to Green. The 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Utah calls timeout. Utah ends up going with the new group. And then for Los Angeles, Howard's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell Pope comes in for James. And Bradley's subbed in for Danny Green. Here's Exum. The Jazz again can't hit it. Los Angeles leading by 16. Floats it up for Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Exum dishes to Green. Back to Exum. Lets it go from deep. Rebound the Lakers. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
It was really that second wave in the rotation that took the offense to another level.
It's good. Green's got 11 points.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Mudiay finds Exum. The basket good off the assist from Mudiay.
You have to enjoy watching Exum play through contact. This guy really works hard on both ends of the floor.
And when you look at Utah, this team, year after year, seems to be more than a sum of its parts.
I like that they always look for guys with big-time character, unselfish, low-drama players, and there's a confidence with this group.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Well, when the game is decided and the clock is running out, the winning team shouldn't try to score. But we're seeing more of that these days. I'm not sure why. Kind of an unwritten rule. What do you think about that, Steve?
Yeah, Kevin, it used to be. And I watch a lot of these players come in. The game is decided. You know, they're up 10 or down 10, and they're still out here dunking, shooting. Back in my day, Kevin, you get that little ugly look from the team. And then the next game, you usually come up with a hard foul against you just to send a message.
A nice shot by Exum.
Dante has great length and quickness to be able to operate inside the paint.
We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. The drive by Green uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 16.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Pass to Mudiay. And here is Green. 11 points for him in that last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Now Exum lets a floater go. Green with the rebound. There's 49 seconds left in the first. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Murray comes in for Bradley. A nice shot by Exum.
Gorgeous handles from Dante. Terrifying defenses when he works his magic with the ball.
Outside, Green. Fires from deep. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
For the Utah Jazz, they won their last contest, that game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. 19 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Mudiay against Caldwell Pope. O'Neal inside. Murray with the defensive effort. Top of the key. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. And you know, Conley, maybe not the size of Peyton, but Greg, he's always taken the challenge defensively.
And you can see how much of an influence the glove had on Conley. He plays a lot like him on that end.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
They've got O'Neal. Exum is out there with Mudiay. Then it's Green, and it's Niang in at the 4 spot. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, coming into the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell wasn't sure he was ready for the NBA. Mitchell said, "I worked out in the summer with Paul George and Chris Paul, and they were the ones who convinced me to keep my name in the draft. They said, look, you're good enough. Just go out there and show it." And Kevin, through a couple of seasons in Utah, that's exactly what Mitchell has done.
He has made an instant impact on the NBA and the Jazz. DA, thank you. Outside, Green. And a miss there on the triple. Jazz trail by 20. Pass to Exum. Pass to Green. Here's O'Neal. Down low. And Davis sends it back.
What a play by Anthony Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nope, not on my watch.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
Green, the pass to McGee. Here's Caldwell Pope. Los Angeles with another miss.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Now the pass to Niang. And Davis sends it back. Here's Green. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul goes against Utah. And we are talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And a look at the recent power rankings. Some interesting stories here in the early part of December. You take a look at the Nets. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they've started this year as well as they could have hoped. Playing great basketball, probably exceeding preseason expectations.
And so it's Exum with it. They'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Pass to Moutier. Back to Exum. Pass to Niang. Great D that time from Davis.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Moutier pass to Niang. Exum deciding where to go with it. Inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Jazz. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for George Niang. O'Neal comes in for Bogdanovich. And Emmanuel Moutier subbed in for Donovan Mitchell.
And last season, really not a fun one for Dwight Howard as he missed a lot of time. A lot of games left on the table by him as he has battled those back issues. Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Conley against Green. He kicks to Cousins. Green against Conley. Outside, Green. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. No good from Cousins. And with Howard, his presence was missed in the lineup last year due to injury.
And Howard isn't what he once was, but he can still make a difference on the floor. That size and rebounding really hard to replace on a team by just one player.
Building off a solid first quarter, he's been lights out here in the second.
Passes to Ingles. They double him with Green. Ingles kicks to Green. from outside the arc, but they get it back.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Green dishes to Cousins. Conley against Green. Drills the three-pointer. Green's got 31.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Utah's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Ingles finds Conley. The Jazz working the ball around now. At the elbow, Green. The pass to Moutier. Here's O'Neal. The Jazz with another miss. And here's Los Angeles. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. The drive by Green, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
And the Jazz making a change here. Exum's checked in. Murray's checked in for the Lakers. Over in the corner, Moutier hands the shot with nobody near him.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Green passes to Murray. Plays it up and banks it in. Murray's got his first points in this one.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Green with the block. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding.
Thanks, guys. Huge first half for you, Che. You carried the load for your team. What can we see from you in the second half?
Hey, you can expect the same effort, man. And, I'll have a target on my back. So I'm going to try and, move the ball around, make some assists, get some guys some looks. When everyone's involved, that's when we're at our best, man. We're a team.
Well, you have helped your teammates get going and helped yourself. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
Jazz with some changes. Jeff Green is checked in for Davis. George Niang comes in for Joe Ingles. And Royce O'Neal subbed in for Bogdanovich. And then for Los Angeles, JaVale McGee's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell Pope comes in for Danny Green. And it's Green in for Rajon Rondo.
Perimeter scoring more important than ever. However, Anthony Davis, an elite scorer who still gets it done inside.
And you look at the top scorers in the league, not too many players 6'11" or taller.
Anthony Davis, the Greek Freak, and Karl Anthony Towns, the common thread. They can score facing the basket. All three franchise players.
McGee with the block.
All period. It's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
They get it back. Davis. Off target at the rim.
This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
The Jazz again can't hit it.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
To me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Davis sends it back.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
O'Neal inside, covered by LeBron. McGee with the block.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Mitchell against James. O'Neal kicks to Niang. Pass to Mitchell. This one for three. Rebounded by the Lakers. McGee's got his fourth rebound in this one. On the wing, Green. Covered by Mitchell. And he nails the three. Nice shot from beyond the arc there from Green.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Green finds Conley. Green breaking loose. Conley's shot is off.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
To end the cold streak. And Smitty last season a career high in scoring for Mike Conley. Also assisting at a career high pace.
And now in his 30s, Mike Conley not only a model of consistency, he's just getting better.
2 shots.
Last season, Mike Conley became the Grizzlies' all-time leader in points scored. He was already first in assists, steals, and three-pointers.
Moutier, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And the Lakers also making a change. Murray's checked in.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions. I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Count it.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Pass to Niang. O'Neal with it. Outside Conley. The three. The Lakers with the rebound. And Smitty, when it's all said and done, Mike Conley's jersey has to go in the Memphis Ramblers.
Absolutely. Over a decade in a Grizzlies uniform. He helped lead them to the best years in franchise history.
Looking to get back on track here, and the layup is good. Conley's got 4 points this quarter.
Really no answer for Mike Conley when he's handling the rock like that. What a performer.
Outside, Green. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Here's Moutier. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Green, no luck. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Lakers. And it's Davis with the jam.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Moutier dishes to Conley. Green, the pass to Conley. And here's Moutier trying to find Green. He's got it now. McGee with the block. And he recovers it. For the three. And it's Conley that time on the assist from Green. And that's 10 points for Conley.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Davis kicks to Murray. Outside, Green. Passes it to McGee. And it's good for two.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Utah with the ball. Now here is Conley. 10 points for him. Green with the ball. Picked up by Davis. And the Jazz, another three.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. Taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas, David. Thank you. Green, no luck. Green finds Conley. They double-team Conley. Here's Niang. No one near Moutier as he lets it go. Offline with his three. LA's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. And that one, good.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
There's 37 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
There's the pass to Moutier. Conley feeling it out over Green. The Jazz with another miss.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Here's Davis, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Too much contact. You see what the defender's trying to do, but Davis can be sneaky.
So both teams making some changes here, and both free throws good for Davis. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. Exum with it. Ingles passes to Green. Here's O'Neal. Misses. Teams deciding to change it up. Green finds McGee. Back to Green. Launches it. Connects again from distance.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. Exum is out there with Mitchell. And there's Davis. Then it's Moutier. And it's Conley in at the guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And here is Los Angeles now. Green kicks to Murray. Back to Green. Steve, for players' success. Good! Another from 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
Yeah, and shooters have to be cautious with Howard around. He has such a long reach that he easily blocks those kinds of shots.
O'Neal against Murray. Pass to Williams-Goss. Another miss by Utah. And here are the Lakers. They've got an 8-0 run. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And he makes the first.
At the line for
both free throws good from Green.
There's a built-in respect for coaches who played in the NBA. The Jazz, Quinn Snyder, never made it that far. But as a point guard, he helped Duke make 3 Final Four appearances.
Pass to Williams-Goss. Drills it from outside. Williams-Goss has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside, Green. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Smitty, Snyder also an All-American in high school, 2-time Washington State Basketball Player of the Year in high school.
Led Mercer Island to a state title and then experienced coaching in college, the G League, and abroad. He's a lifer, and he's been around the game far and wide.
Well, we know, Steve, the NBA looking at lowering the draft eligibility age from 19 to 18. The one-and-dones would be gone. You like the move?
I do like the move, Kevin. I would just love to have a lot of things in place for these younger guys, whether they're 18, 19, some guys at 25, just something in place to help these guys, especially some of the things they're having problems with off the court and also financially. Have some kind of third eye to be able to help these guys.
And this is where the G League comes into play, isn't it?
Yes, indeed.
Green draws the double. Kicks it to Murray. 5 on the clock. Here's Caruso. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And that one misses. Pass to Caruso. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Now here's Murray. Here's Green. Howard kicks to Green. Goes back up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Green. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Back to O'Neal. Puts up a three. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports group, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey again, everybody. Ernie Johnson. I got Shaq here.
Hey, man, this is Kenny, man. I thought your coach did a great job on the offensive end to get you open. Getting you into a rhythm was important. What was he telling you before the game?
Just to be ready. We knew there might be some opportunities that we could exploit. My teammates worked hard to give me the shots on time, in rhythm. I appreciate the trust they had in me, man. I make the headlines, yeah, because that's a lot of points, but everyone in our family, they do their part.
They did their part, but you do get the headlines, brother.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always our pleasure, although sometimes it's yours as well. For Kenny the Jet and Shaquille, Ernie Johnson, have a great night.
New career high in threes for you tonight, Che. How long before you break this new mark?
I don't know. A week? I don't plan on slowing down, Vinny. I'm the man.
Sounds good. Thanks for your time, Che.
All right, V. Y'all be cool.
Thanks, Che.
Can I grab you for a second, Che?
Yeah, what's up?
You set a new career high in points scored tonight. Don't you think you deserve a bigger role on the team?
I'm happy to take on whatever role Coach asks of me. If he wants me to score more, I can do that. If he wants me to facilitate, I can do that too. My job is to be ready at all times.
Good stuff. Anything else?
You trying to set me up, Vin? Seems like it.
Che, I would never. Unless you feel like giving me a real soundbite.
Nah, not at all, man. I'll catch you later, all right?
All right, all right.
Hey, Che, what's going on, man?
Yo, what's up?
I'm Ronnie from 2K.
Yeah, I know you on from social.
Oh, I appreciate it. Do you mind if I have a seat?
Yeah, go ahead, bro. It's all good.
Yeah, you know, the coach always wants me to join these things. I know you're new to the team, so he wanted me to kind of sit with you. How are things going?
Oh, man, it's good. No complaints.
Yeah, joining the league has been fun and everything?
It's been fun. It's been cool.
It's awesome. You know, I hang out with a lot of players. I'm always, you know, trying to give the advice that I can from the 2K perspective and always sharing it. You know, I'm really good friends with Harrison Barnes, actually.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Yeah, I don't know if you knew I was at his wedding.
Nah, it would be kind of weird if I knew that.
Yeah, I guess. I feel like everybody should know that. All these players want to talk ratings with me, and it's always a lot of fun. You know, I don't know if you get the chance to go to an NBA player's wedding, but you got to go to an NBA player's wedding. It's like out of this world. It's crazy. You'd have so much fun. I mean, there's kids waiting to try to get into this wedding. Like there were kids trying to break in. The food was out of this world.
The kids, they get in?
The kids, no. The security tried to keep them away. They were too short. You know,
Okay.
like we had a strict policy where they had to be this tall to get in.
How was the food though?
The food was all right. The food was good. But I thought his wife was going to kill me because I had to explain ratings to 40 NBA players during this thing, and it was wild. And the whole time I'm sitting up there, I'm thinking about how do I get my dog into this wedding?
Oh, you got a dog?
Yeah. You got to follow her on social media. So cute. Sophie_meets_world.
Sophie?
Great follow. Sophie.
Oh, nice.
Definitely got to follow Sophie. You have to actually follow as many dog Instagram accounts as you can. I love it.
You guys ready to hammer out this deal?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Here's what they're starting with. Fantastic. Looking forward to a long and healthy relationship.
Me too, man.
Thanks, Jay.
You're welcome. See y'all later, all right?
All right. You guys ready to hammer out this deal?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Here's what they're starting with. Fantastic. Looking forward to a long and healthy relationship.
Me too, man.
Thanks, Jay.
You're welcome. See y'all later, all right?
All right.